If you are a young girl out there that it's entering puberty, before you enter puberty, I know you must have been taught puberty. And if you are following me, you would have watched videos about what puberty is. And one of the signs of puberty in girls is the onset of your menstrual cycle or your period. And this time is not a time to think that you are not okay. It's not a time that you shame your body, or it's not a time that you feel that something is wrong. It's part of the growing process and you are doing great. But during this onset of period or your menstrual cycle, there are some personal hygiene you will practice to make you confident, to make you feel good, and to make you look healthy. There are hygienes you need to practice, and this hygiene is going to help you. Number one is you have to know how to use your sanitary pad or whichever control you will need in order to take care of your menstrual cycle. Your caregiver may have things they want to introduce to you. Whichever one they introduce to you, they should be able to teach you how to use it effectively. But the most common one that young ones use is a sanitary pad. And so know how to use your sanitary pad properly. Know how to position them under your underwear so that it will stay fit, stay fixed in that area so you don't stain yourself. Then the second one I want to say is make sure that this sanitary pad or whatever thing you're using, you will change it between every 3 to 6 hours, depending on your flow. Some have heavier flow, some have light flow. Whether it's heavy or light, make sure that between 3 to 6 hours you would have changed. Because if you don't change, you won't look dry, you won't look neat beneath there, and you might soil yourself or some kind of foul odor will come out from there. So make sure that you change your sanitary pad every 3 to 6 hours. Then bathe very often. Bathe often. If you are home, each time you change, make sure you take your bath. But if you are outside, each time you change, make sure you have a wipe, a tissue paper, water to clean up. Make sure that place is properly clean and you dry it up very well before you change so that you can look clean and smell good. Okay? Because if you smell foul, it kills your self-confidence and you will not be able to talk to some persons. You might be hiding to come out because you feel that you are not okay at this period. So make sure that you take your bath, you change your sanitary pad. Then your underwears, make sure that you have cotton underwear. So caregivers, I want to beg, please invest on good underwears for these young girls who are experiencing puberty or during their menstrual cycle. Let them have good panties they put on. They should be cotton if possible, but if not, it's okay. Make sure that they are clean and let them have a number of it so that they can see some to change into. So if you're a caregiver out there, please take care of our young girls. They need some of these underwears, a number of it, not just very few, so that they can have, most especially during the rainy season when they will not have sun to dry them very fast. They will need a number of it to change during the day. So if the ones they have is not dry, what do you think they will do? So buy them a number of underwears. When you want to go out, have an extra pad. Have an extra pad so that if you think the pad you have beneath there is full, you can look for a place and change. Have a wipe, have a tissue paper to clean up so that if you cannot take your bath where you are, you can use a wipe, a tissue paper or water to clean that place and have a small towel that you use to clean there, and make sure it is always washed and clean if you are going to be carrying a towel to clean there. Okay, wash your hands very well after changing. Remember, I'm talking about personal hygiene for our girls during their menstrual cycle. Wash your hands. Wash your hands so that your hands can be clean. You don't go and introduce bacteria into your system. Because if you finish changing, you can touch your face, you can touch your body, you can even put something in your mouth. If you don't wash your hands very well, your hands might be full of germs, and you wouldn't want to introduce these germs into your body. So make sure that you smell good. You smell good. You can use deodorant, you can use perfume, you can use good soap, cream that scents well. Make sure that you are smelling fresh so that you don't think you are perceiving the odor of what is coming out there, and it won't be pleasant for you. And if you smell a little foul, so those who sit beside you might not be comfortable sitting beside you. So you want to take care of yourself. Then your sanitary pad, dispose them well. Don't go and leave them in your school bag. Don't go and leave them in your rooms. It will make the environment to smell bad. So make sure that you dispose them well. Wrap them in a tissue paper, wrap them in a nylon, dispose them in the appropriate place you think you can dispose them. Don't go and flush them in the toilet. It will block the system. Dispose them properly. Make sure they are well tied up so that when you dispose them, it won't look odd in the eyes of those who will see it, and it won't start smelling in the environment where you dispose it. I said that cotton underwear is good, but if you don't have whichever one you have that is comfortable, you can use it. I might say, let me say that it's proper that you don't wear tight underwears at this time. If you wear leggings and the top you use to cover yourself is not that thick, it might not be okay for you. You might not feel free. But if you think you feel free, nobody's giving you a dressing code or a dressing standard. During this period, you're supposed to feel free because there may be a little inconveniences that you will have. So anything that will add to your inconveniences might not be too good for you. And so that will make you comfortable and make it convenient for you. Use it, wear it. Clothes you think is comfortable at this time, okay, use it. I prefer that you wear darker clothes so that if there is any stain, you will not be so visible. Darker colors will hide you than using white, very bright colors that if any stain happen, it will just be pronounced before the world. So use dark colors if you are going out. And if you are going to school, make sure you pad well and make sure that your pad is well fixed so that you don't soil your school uniform. Always go with an extra pad. Have a wipe, have a tissue paper to clean up nicely. Have an extra nylon in your bag if where you are you cannot dispose it properly so that you can tie it up, put it somewhere hidden in your bag so that as soon as you get home, you dispose it properly. Remember that I'm talking about hygiene, menstrual hygiene for our young girls. So for my girls out there, you can um, take your bath very often during this period and learn how you can take care of yourself during your menstrual period. There are other things you can do to ease pain if you normally have pain. Look for things that can help you release pain. You can meet your doctor to recommend anyone that can be helpful to you at this point. Eat healthy, take enough rest. You may have mood swing. Try to play happy. Your happiness depends on you. Surround yourself with positive people. Read about personal hygiene and how to take care of your menstrual health. And above all, make sure that you take care of your sexual health so that you don't become sexually active at a young age and that jeopardizes things for you. Once you have your period, you are